So excited to be upside down here on the bottom. And I'm not falling off or anything.
Well, hey guys, it's been a while. I'm here in Melbourne for Vidcon. No, it's not said Melbourne, it said Melbourne. For those of you who say Melbourne, it's Melbourne. Sorry, just had to put that little disclaimer in there. So yeah, I'm here for Vidcon. I just arrived. It's the day before Vidcon. I thought I'd come the day before, that way I'm here for it when it opens, because it starts at, I can't remember what time off the top of my head there, but yeah, so I'm here the day before. Plus it also works out better because you can actually go to the registration today and I guess get your passes to actually get in, because you only kind of get a little barcode thing with your name and that on it, and then you have to go to reception and, well, not reception, but like the registration desk or whatever they call it, and get your pass essentially, and that actually opens up at 12 o'clock and it's now 10 past 11, so I really want to head down, but I thought, well, before I head down, I thought I'll just do a quick little vlog here in my Airbnb that I'm at. I'll show you in a second, but yeah, so as I said, that's what I'm going to go down there to Vidcon to get my registration done, which they say, you know, lines are going to be huge, which I'm gathering they are. So I thought, well, at least I go today. I wanted to kind of be there down an hour earlier, at like 11 instead of 12 when they open, but it said it's 10 past 11, so probably not quite want to be there when I want to be there, but hey, I'll be there soon enough. So I just thought I'll do a quick vlog, and I will show you my Airbnb where I'm staying right now. This is that's the kind of entryway. Mind my bag there. The little kitchenette thing with fridge and my favourite, even a coffee machine. So that's fantastic, and it's even got some pods there. The probably don't really want to see it, but bathroom, cupboards, the bed, and the piece of results when I open it, the view I've got, which is quite good. Just let me put the little strap on my hand so I don't lose my camera all the way down there. I'm like 42 stories high I am. So that's out over there. That little kind of bumpy, kind of curvy roof you can see, that's the top of Southern Cross Station. With those of you who aren't familiar with Melbourne, that's like one of their main kind of stations. Maybe not like the main station as in all the locals go to, but the main station for like country trains, and which means like trains that are coming from outside of Melbourne. That's kind of not the city that way, that's kind of going out, but you know, we've got the water, Etihad Stadium, which is the main sports stadium here in Melbourne. Bridge, Westgate out over there. I'll try and zoom in a little bit actually. So that's pretty good. That's down over there. Then the Westgate. Well, I'm sure that's the Westgate. And then we'll come back out. We've got a city there, and the city, you can't really see it because I don't want to lean too far out, but it's kind of out there past the side of the building there, and that's all Melbourne City Centre that way. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'll get in because I don't know how well you can hear me here, or I'm probably doing the whole mic thing again where I might have my finger over it. Mind you, the last time I did a vlog and I said that I actually, when I was editing the footage, I did see, I didn't, thank goodness. And you haven't seen them vlogs, go check them out. So yeah, that's a view from where I'm staying. See, you can kind of see it out the window, and also you can also see it from outside my bed. So when I'm laying in there, I will get a view of the water and some buildings. That's kind of the view I'll kind of see from my bed. Okay, it don't look so good on the camera, but trust me, it's good. So I'm quite happy. So I'm gonna go and head down to Vidcon after I put some money on my key card, which is a local transportation card here for public transport. So I'm going to go do all that, and I'll hopefully, yeah, do a bit of vlogging while I'm down there, which should be a lot easier for me because I have trouble doing it in public vlogging. But I reckon VidCon, well, you know, having a camera like this at VidCon is not unusual. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people doing it, so I'll catch you soon. Well guys, I'm here at registration for VidCon, and I think I'm glad I come today because, well, there was a bit of a line-up, but well, people have started walking in. I've got to go in here at door 3, so see you all later, see how we go. So they've just opened the doors for a registration. We're lined up. The line's queue's not too bad. I guess it'll be probably worse in 5 minutes when it's 12 o'clock and registration officially opens, but it is open a bit earlier, and apparently there were, well, you could obviously see when they opened the door that there were people already in here, so they let it happen a little bit earlier, which was good. I'll show you the lineup. It's not too bad, so I guess it's, yeah, 6 to 12 now. I'll let you know if I remember what time I get out of here, or how long it took at least. Well, it's official. I'm registered for VidCon. Woo! I got my name on there too. You got to put your comment of your name, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that, so when I read it, I kind of read it quickly, and it's not quite right, but I'll try and somehow fix that up when I'm back in the room later at the Airbnb that luckily I can head back to, considering when I got to Melbourne it was 10:35 and the host said, you know, I asked her for early check-in because, you know, standard's 2 o'clock check-in, and she said, oh, that there is no checking in for 2 because unfortunately there's previous guests and they've got to wait for the cleaners because she doesn't clean it. She has cleaners that I guess are contracted out to clean her Airbnb. But luckily the previous guest left way early, like I think she said like 6 AM or something like that, and the cleaners got in there and cleaned it so I could actually check in, which was great, which I was already thankful for, the fact that she actually said that I could I couldn't check in, but I could she could take my bags off me and, you know, they'll be in the room for when I can check in. But I was grateful for that. But thankfully, yeah, I could check in early, so that's great, so I can head back and yeah, VidCon tomorrow. Excited. Oh, and one thing I didn't add is the time it took me in the line. Once I got past them doors, it was probably about a half-hour wait outside them doors, but you've got to take into consideration that was before the registration started. Mind you, I think they did start them a little bit earlier, which is good. But yeah, probably about half hour, but inside lining up was exactly 20 minutes pretty much. Might have been a little bit less actually. So that was really good. I got in and out in a matter of, like, by the time I got here, even though it was before registration's open, and the time I'm past and done registration, even though I'm still in the Melbourne Convention and Entertainment Centre at the moment, was here for about, all up was about 50 minutes, so just under an hour. So I reckon that was pretty good considering I thought I would be here longer than that. So I'm happy. Hi everyone, I just thought I would show you the view of the city tonight. I absolutely love the city at night. It is, you know, different to the day. All the buildings light up and just the atmosphere slightly changes. Just absolutely love it at night. Also love it during the day obviously, but you know, at night you just get that little special extra something with all the lights. And even down there you can try and zoom in a bit, see the train. Not that there's many trains at the moment due to the time of night, but there are trains, and there was a bloody train, but unfortunately it went. But anyway, and actually over there you've got the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre where Vidcon is actually going to be held tomorrow. See in that window there where that light's kind of flashing a little bit? Well, that building there, now I'll zoom back out a little bit, that building there is the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. It goes a bit further back this way, but there's buildings and that covering it. It's actually quite a big building, and I think it also kind of connects over to another building, I think. So that might not necessarily be the full building either. I think it does connect to another part of the building somewhere. I think that's it anyway, I'm pretty sure. And by, like, not on camera so much, but that screen that I said was flashing, off camera, it looks to me, here in real life at the moment, this moment in time, it looks exactly like the Vidcon logo type thing, or emblem, so yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go, and oh, there's a train coming in. This is a inner city train, one that like goes kind of out to just outside of Melbourne type thing, like places like Geelong and that, for those locals who know what I mean. For those who don't, well, I'm sorry, you'll have to Google it and have to try and get the train. Here we go. This is what they call a V-line train, because they're in the city ones, and then they're local trains, and unfortunately, it's so sad I'm going to say this, but unfortunately the local trains, I can't see any of them at the moment. But there are local trains, trust me. There's a lot more of them than any other, but just seeing to be at this moment in time where I can't see any. But yeah, anyway, I will go, and I will talk to you tomorrow on the day of VidCon. Well guys, I'm ready. It's the day of VidCon. Woohoo! Got my pass. Fixed it up last night. I think it's a bit squashed at the end there, but better than it was anyway, so yay for that. Anyway, I'm gonna head, and I will most likely see you guys at VidCon.
I mean, I've worked 2 accounts.
VidCon, thank you! Alright, sorry my boy. Don't mind me, I'm not even
So excited to be upside down here on the bottom. And I'm not falling off or anything. Gravity works. So how many of you are from Sydney? Thanks for coming all the way down. Did you mostly take planes or did you take cars? Planes, wow. It's a lot, it's a big country. I'm on gate to Canberra, jeez. But I was gonna start to see if there's anybody from Perth. What? I mean, I came from Montana, so. But that's a long way. Canberra people? Hey guys. Any Kiwis? Hey, there's a bunch of you. Any like Finnish people from Finland?
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're over here.
Manila! Any Filipinos? Yeah, that's nice to hear. I'm not gonna get to every country though, you guys. I'm really, I'm just astounded. It's a beautiful place. It's been really wonderful. I've been being steeped in the local culture. People are trying to acquire a VB for me so that I can really appreciate what it's like to be Australian. This morning I had a brekkie of 2 Tim Tams because it was all that was in my room. Yesterday someone said, "Do you want some brekkie?" And I was like, "That's definitely not a thing." You guys just don't like words. You're like, "I need less word. There's too much word here. Can we just end in an E noise?" And I'm like, "So you call it football? Because it's Australian versus football, as we call it in America." They're like, "No, footy. Footy. We can't say football. That takes forever. We're Australian." Aussies. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. This is really exciting. I've got a lot of cool things that I'm doing. I'm stressed out, but I'm very happy. I've already seen a lot of the people that you're excited to see, and I was very excited to see them. I met Liza for the first time last night. She's really, really nice, and exactly what she seems. I was like, "You really are just Liza Koshy. This is amazing." I actually didn't talk to Robbie about who I was introducing as I walked off the stage. I think it's probably Chris, but I'm not sure. So I might just walk off the stage without introducing someone, and then someone else will come on the stage. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for caring about this community, for being intentional in what you love, and also really enthusiastic about what you love. That's what this is really all about, and we get some chance to talk about the things that makes this stuff special, to be excited about it, to think about it, and to really sort of let it into our hearts. That's what VidCon's all about for me, and I'm so happy that it's about that for other people too. And I'm so happy to be here, and there's so much enthusiasm in this community in Australia. You guys really, really have welcomed this and me to your place, and I feel wonderful. Thank you so much.
They can become someone. A voice that thought it didn't matter, well, it can start a movement. Even when you feel all alone in the world, because here you can find someone just like you. Days like this this is what family is about right here. That's the power of you two. That's the power of you. All of you.
Good morning, Vidcon Australia. How are we feeling? So on a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 being I'm playing it super cool, I'm not that excited, to 10, I am ready to pop. How are we all feeling? I am too. So Hank mentioned it was going to be loud. I wasn't quite prepared for that. So look, this is going to be an incredible weekend. The Vidcon team could have gone anywhere in the world, but the reason that they're here in Australia is for one reason and one reason only, and that's you guys. And there is a rumour going around, especially that started by the Australian YouTubers, that you guys are not only the best, but also the loudest fans in the world. So, in all the excitement, I completely forgot to introduce myself. So, when I'm not gate crashing vlogs, I work at YouTube in Australia, and I'm not going to undersell it because I know you guys understand. I feel like I have one of the best jobs in the world, and I get to work with YouTubers from Australia and all around the world. and I'm sure that you know some of them that sadly can't be here this weekend. Lily Singh, for instance. Lily sends her love. She'll probably be here next year. Troy's in LA at the moment. He wished he could be here. He sends his love. I love him too. And Beth Motor, who I know many of you love, obviously. But what's incredible is we have never had so many YouTubers all under one roof, in a room, somewhere in this building, and they're absolutely desperate and so excited to see you guys.
Well, I'm in the exhibition hall. Pretty disappointing, I have to say. There's not really a great deal in here. I was hoping for they would have different gadgets and that, but they only had really 2 stands that had a few gadgets at each, but nothing I was really interested in, apart from one thing. But I heard the guy say to the girl a price or something, and it was I think, I might have heard it wrong, but I think he said $900, and I'm yeah, no, goodbye. I might go back later and just kind of look again and ask, but if he does say that much, yeah, no. So yeah, pretty disappointing in here, but soon enough I'll be able to go over to my other show. But I got some coffee because I need my coffee. So I've been to my first community track, is what I'm going to call them, because I didn't really know what to call them before, whether to say they're a panel or what, but I'm just going to stick with community track. So I've been to my first community track, and that was really good. I enjoyed that. There was 4 people on the track. I knew 2 of them, or I knew one kind of. I've watched a few. The second one I knew, but I was one of the main YouTubers to me that I watch, and I actually met her. Her name's Luna. I'll put the name there. I forgot to get a damn photo with her. I said hello. It's kind of awkward, not for them so much, but for me, kind of oh hi, and it's just, you don't know what to say. And I also met someone else outside of the panel. Her name is Ellie Awesome. Sorry, I had a moment where I had a bit of a blank, and I said hello to her, and I'm oh hi, I watch you on YouTube, and it's did I really just say that? This is what this event is, but it was all kind of laughing off, so a bit awkward, but you know, you do what you do. Really got used to it, I guess. So I've done there's nothing really else to do at this moment until the next thing tonight that's on at I think 7, no not 7 o'clock. I'll tell you what, I'll hold the camera here and I'll cut to the moment where I find out when it is. Okay, it's what it is. It is the community track Vidcon featured creator show. So that will be awesome. That's actually got quite a few creators, I was going to show you on the phone there, but no. So it goes from 7:30 till 9:30, so it goes for quite a bit of time, that one, so that one should be fun. So yeah, I'm going to head back on the tram to either my room. I might go get some lunch. I had a bit of a snack inside there before, about, I don't know, before 11 there, so I might go get something proper to eat now, and then head back to the room and come back tonight. It's actually quite a nice day today. It is still winter, but it's not freezing cold at the moment. Obviously later on this evening, going on tonight, it will definitely probably be cold then, but at the moment it's not too bad. So this is the cruise that I'm at. That's pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Well guys, I'm here at the Merriwell here at Current Casino Complex. I've just ordered some lunch and a drink and waiting on that. I'm a bit picky. Well, I got my lunch. It's a Merriwell burger that's got special sauce, I think they said mustard and mayo or ketchup, one of them three, or two of them three anyway. Bacon, tomato, cheese, a beef patty, and I think gherkins and lettuce. So quite good. And of course I got some chips because you can't have a burger or something naughty without even being more naughty and getting the chips right.